Yeah. Happy birthday, John. Happy birthday.
Everybody's turning their backs on Diddy, even his longtime protege, Meek Mill. Word on the street is Meek's flipping sides and getting ready to spill everything in court. Allegedly, he's done playing loyal and is now ready to share how Diddy pulled him into his twisted world and used manipulation to keep him there.
They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs, more than 1,000 bottles altogether.
And this whole storm is blowing up again because of one key moment, Meek's 27th birthday bash. If you've been tracking Diddy's legal chaos, you already know this party ain't just about cake and bottles. It's allegedly tied to some serious footage that's now fueling federal investigations.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Celebs are getting dragged into this left and right. Secrets are dropping like flies. And it's becoming clear that Diddy had a whole operation going. Tight control, big names, and no one's walking out squeaky clean. Not even Cassie is in the clear. Everyone's got something to hide, and it's all bubbling to the surface.
Y'all already know how we playing out this real life.
Real life.
Yeah, nigga, no Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek.
But here's where things get straight up insane. Rumor has it, Diddy himself was behind the camera filming the madness at these parties. Yup, allegedly, he kept receipts to blackmail folks in case things went south. This ain't new chatter either. Industry voices like Jaguar Wright and Gene Deal have been saying this for years. Now with Diddy's trial heating up, guess what? Some of those tapes reportedly landed in the feds' hands, and they ain't playing nice. Word is they'll be airing some of that explosive footage right in the courtroom.
You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood.
One of the most talked about clips, a wild party hosted by Diddy with Meek Mill caught in the thick of it. Now Meek might be ready to sing like a canary just to keep his own name clean. According to reports, that NDA Diddy had Meek sign. It's expired, and that means Meek's lips ain't sealed anymore. Allegedly, one of the tapes the feds are holding is from that same birthday bash, Meek's 27th, thrown by none other than Diddy himself. This drama's just getting started. You might think this was just another celeb party, but now, this night was total mayhem.
I sat right here and told y'all there was activity on the darknet. Videos were being distributed and were going to be sold for profit because the diddler needs the money. Did I not say that? Right here.
Diddy threw down hard for Meek Mill's 27th birthday, dropping $25,000 to rent out the flashy Parisian palace in Las Vegas. And to crank the chaos up even more, the party happened right after the massive Floyd Mayweather versus Marcos Maidana fight, pulling in a wild crowd of A-listers ready to turn up. The guest list? Outrageous. Not just big names, but a bunch of Diddy's rumored favorites showed up. French Montana, Lil Durk, King Bach, and a squad of hired girls.
Bro, those people who was caught at Diddy party did not know that he had 250 tape recorders in that house. Now, that's a big house. But he had 250 tape recorders.
Diddy didn't miss a single detail. There were dancers in lingerie and, no joke, a sushi spread served on a woman covered only in clear vinyl, just laid out in the middle of the party like it was nothing. When the music finally stopped around 3 a.m., the place looked wrecked, like a hurricane hit it. Jason Haight, the property manager, didn't hold back. He said the mansion was trashed. Blood-stained sheets, used condoms, shattered bottles, and even a sprinkle of nose candy left behind. Straight chaos. And here's where things take a crazy turn. The audio clip that blew up online featuring Meek and Diddy.
He's dressing like, he dressing the same He dressing like Diddy? Hugged up with Diddy?
Yup, folks are saying it's from that exact party. Word is, Meek got used and pushed so hard he almost ended up in the hospital. Allegedly, Diddy's crew told him, if you do anything, we got this on you. That's wild. Social media went nuts the second it dropped. But Meek wasn't about to stay quiet. He fired back immediately, saying the clip was totally fake. He claimed it was made with AI and accused haters of running bot campaigns to mess with his name. He even posted on X saying, "My voice is so powerful as a black man from the ghetto worldwide. They want it gone." It's getting messier by the minute, and the internet can't look away. I'm a real king, straight out the trenches. Nobody controls me. That's what Meek Mill posted, firing off some serious energy like a politician dropping sound bites. He claimed bots and shady campaigns were out to ruin him, but not everyone was buying what he was selling.
They had a recording of Meek and Diddy.
Making love?
Ew. I don't know if it was love.
Okay, you have it? Let's hear it.
What?
Yo, wait a minute. Wait,
You didn't hear this?
No!
Now, Miran,
Yeah.
what does that sound authentic?
Play it
It
for him
absolutely.
again.
Oh my God.
You get these vulnerable people, parents are letting you do this because they want to make it so badly, and then you record them probably and say, if you do anything, we got this on you.
Let's be honest, Meek and Diddy were tight, too tight. Rocking matching outfits, vacationing together. It was giving more than just bromance. And people noticed, the rumors caught fire. Some thought maybe Diddy's own bodyguard leaked that audio, but then Jaguar Wright jumped into the mix with a curveball. She threw Nicki Minaj's name out there. Yup, Meek's ex. Jaguar hinted that Nicki might have had a hand in exposing it all. At first, folks brushed it off like Jaguar was just talking wild again, until Nicki dropped a shady line on a podcast that made everybody freeze. She said, "Meek loves controversy." And just like that, the gossip doubled. Let's circle back to that wild birthday party, though.
I think that audio that they put out was real.
Yeah, that was Nicki put that up to here. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit with Meek. She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded it?
Oh, somebody that got paid?
This was no backyard BBQ. Diddy rolled out the red carpet for Meek's big night, and allegedly they even showed up in identical fits. Who does that? If that ain't suspicious, what is? And what went down inside? It's even crazier. Diddy reportedly brought his usual crew along with a lineup of IG models and alleged ex-workers. According to Jason Haight, the property manager, the place looked straight wrecked. He claimed he found women's underwear, bras, 2 iPhones tossed in the bushes, plus razor blades, lube, and powder sprinkled all over the marble floors like it was a scene from a wild movie.
Okay, so.
But that's not a diss. Meek likes being brought up in that song. I don't know why you lowering his thing. You think you're doing him a favor. He's very, very happy being mentioned, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Okay.
But the sketchiness started before the party even kicked off. Allegedly, Diddy made sure every bedroom had new locks, and only he had the keys. His team reportedly installed smoke detectors, then took them down right after. Word is those locked rooms, that's where the real freak-offs happen, and Diddy was calling every single shot.
The champagne was spiked, son. Like, all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was past the... I don't drink, so I was playing that off like I don't drink. I smoke. Like, I smoke and I had my own weed, but, like, everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against ass cheeks. I heard struggling to take dick. I heard is being like, yeah, daddy. Like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling. Like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this.
Who did what with who? He knew it all. This ain't just a scandal, it's a straight-up movie playing out in real life. Allegedly, Diddy kept track of everything. Who stayed in which room, who did what, and it gets crazier. Word is, those smoke detectors, they weren't just for fire safety. Rumor has it, Diddy was secretly recording through them for his own private stash. And that now viral audio of Meek? Yeah, folks are saying it came from that same night. The bodyguard who allegedly leaked the tape dropped another bomb. He claimed Diddy spiked everybody's drinks before things even got started. Said the whole party was a setup from jump. That's not just messy, that's dark. Now that Diddy's on trial, the feds allegedly pulled out some footage from that wild night, and according to folks who've seen it, one clip had Meek looking real vulnerable. Some even said it made him look like he was one of Diddy's so-called boy toys. And that ain't a new rumor. People have been whispering about Meek and Diddy for years. Meek's always denied it, but the receipts keep surfacing. One clip in particular sent the internet into a frenzy. Diddy, on camera, straight up calling Meek Daddy.
We got a lawsuit. So the Lil Rod lawsuit we got.
Yeah, I read through the whole thing.
And it didn't mention Meek by name, but there was a footnote.
A Philly rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj.
It was like a Jeopardy question.
Duh, who is that? There can only be one person on the planet. Unless there's a Philly rapper that also dated Nicki that no one knows about, it's obviously Meek Mill.
So essentially, I reacted to, I literally found out on stream, I'm like, what the f? I'm like, yo, no way Meek Mill was in these free calls.
Let's be real. How many of y'all call your bros daddy? That ain't normal. The internet roasted Meek for weeks after that. The memes, the jokes, the chaos. It got ugly. Meek didn't take it lying down, though. He fired back hard, saying the whole thing was fake news. He claimed every black blog site blew it out of proportion to paint him in a bad light. Said they were trying to destroy the image of black men in power. Meek even went as far as offering $100,000 for anyone who could prove who was behind what he called a smear campaign. He posted, "The streets know what's up with me." This is not the case. We talking about business. Somebody is powering these bad campaigns. I got $100,000 for a thorough investigation. But guess what? That investigation never happened. No receipts, no proof, just a lot of tweets and no follow-through. Now everybody's asking the same thing. If Meek says it's all fake, then why not prove it? Why shout about dropping $100,000 to find the truth and then just disappear? The silence is loud. And now it's getting even messier.
What's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
DJ Academics popped up with more tea, claiming that in the lawsuit filed by Rodney Lil Rod Jones, a Philly rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj, was mentioned. Sound familiar? Of course it does. That description fits Meek Mill to a T. Ain't too many Philly rappers who are tied to Nicki like that. And the rumors keep stacking. Word is, the feds are slowly leaking more footage from that wild birthday bash. And now Meek, allegedly he's ready to talk, maybe even testify. After all the audio leaks, the boy toy whispers, and that out-of-control birthday party, everything's pointing right back at Meek Mill. The internet's got jokes and jabs flying everywhere. One user posted, "Sounds like Cheek Mills was a willing participant." Another wrote, "Rap is finished after this." And someone else dropped this, "Diddy used that man on his own birthday. I bet Meek Mill hates birthdays now for real." Some folks online are saying Meek was grown, able, and down with it all, for the clout, the fame, the flashy lifestyle. Now that it's all blowing up and those secret tapes are allegedly in federal hands, people are accusing Meek of crying victim to dodge the fallout. One commenter put it like this, "You sold yourself for what you thought was fame. All you got was a game that turned you into flame." So here's the real question. Was Meek Mill just another pawn caught in Diddy's game, or was he all in from the start? And if the feds really got more tapes, who's next to get exposed? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next bombshell. This saga is far from over, and we'll see you in the next one.